Right, let's see if the game is as generous with weapons this time around. Now that we're going to have a crappy P-Sure. Ploop, 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 ploop. I missed the face gun from Gungeon. I don't remember... Oh, okay, well, there you go. I don't remember what it's called, but there's a chance you might fire a laser. Okay, telling the truth. What was the right click? Drop random pickups, cost some coins. What if you don't have any coins? Ah, fair enough, they thought of that. And the shop is right there. It wasn't a frog, it was like a mine phase. Oh, if it starts firing the death beam, you can't change your aiming arc though. You dare randomly drop a shield. You have the audacity to do that. A random enemy that does contact damage even though all the rest don't. Unless they're biting you. Well, actually the teleport guys do, but they teleport onto you, which is their attack. So that's a grey area. Please, come on. See? You can walk through them, they're not attacking. This is fun. Very threatening enemies. Yeah, Blackface, that gun. That's its canonical name. We have egg. Oh. I keep forgetting it's not crystals as used, and it's coins. Of which we have none.
Did you see that, Zack?
Oh, there's a name I'm going to have trouble pronouncing. Thank you, that name. That excellent name that everybody knows, apparently. For 3 months with Twitch Prime. Yeah, this gun sucks. I'm going to go back to the default one. Getting locked in position when the beam fires is terrible. If we live, which we might not. How many coins do you need? Sam Fisher. Been watching for years, finally got around to subbing with my Amazon Prime. Thank you, although apparently you've done it 2 months before. But thank you again. Oh, they could have been random gifted ones, yeah. But thank you. Okay, we got a key. Hello, Polyemi. Well, not just Dare, but Polyemi and Fluffy Bunny as well, yes. There's a lot of ear infections going around that spontaneously made people give too many subs. So I hear Stifle's laughter. I just tried to right click, but I got rid of the gun. So if ear infections make you give too many gift subs on Twitch, what disease makes you buy, or infection gives you the compulsive urge to buy plastic crack miniature games? I'm going to throw one out there. Out there. Allergies, specifically dust, potentially. Hay fever. But allergies in general, because mine have been terrible the last couple of days. It's just addiction. Shit. Oh, I remember this face. And it's the Sam Fisher nightmare cat. I feel like we picked up a lot of money, yet we only have 20 coins. This run kind of sucks. It's a little early for it to be sucking, but it doesn't help when I use that bad gun. Cut up the sprue and snort the plastic chips. That's a good way to have something bad happen to you. Although on my day off I assembled Angela and Enchantress because I finished Ant-Man and Wasp. The Angela assembly was tedious, but I do like how the miniature looks once it's put together. Oh dear. Oh, shield is nice. And there's the rate of fire up. And we'll just go down. Once you've got her assembled, she still wobbles. It doesn't bode well for Daredevil. Not quite as bad as Ghost Rider's chain, but that kind of wobbly. It's a cool pose though. Gotta sacrifice some stability for a cool pose, just ask the Power Rangers. She's attached to the base by a small rock on which her living ribbons are attached. Which are attached in turn to her back. If I had to compare it to something 40k related, those Primaris jump pack type guys, whatever they're called. I've forgotten now. Not Intercessors. It's like Intercessor. Inceptor, I think. Inceptor, that's the one I'm thinking of. If you do a custom Ghost Rider, be sure to use the hashtag Marvel Crisis Protocol and tag their official Atomic Mass Games. They like seeing custom stuff. The disease for gacha games? That's addiction. That's more addiction than plastic crack. Speaking of which, our Marvel Strike Force is currently at war. Be sure to go do your war and fight back. Yeah, that's true in most cases, although Games Workshop did do some blind boxes for Space Marines and Plague Marines once. Yeah, how about that big gaming news on my day off with Microsoft acquiring ZeniMax and Bethesda? So Microsoft is now publishing 2 PS5 exclusives. Don't hit me. The amount of extra armor we're getting on this run compared to the run where we needed it is very annoying. My favourite meme was due to a bug, Bethesda has now acquired Microsoft. That was pretty good. Or random fact, 7.5 billion is also the total combined bugs across all Bethesda games. That was pretty good. Yeah, there'll be a Skyrim re-release on Game Pass, probably. Welcome back, Adam. You shut the door, you son of a bitch. What is the point of these jumping things? They don't jump you high enough to get up there. You don't need them to get back up because you can do that. So what the hell's the point? It feels like they should be here and here. How weird. Well, we're not any stronger really. Well, once we get hit a bunch, we will be. Definitely not killing God of Guns as fast as we did last time, because that was real quick. The best beef ever. Oh, there's half a heart up there. I saw it after I pressed E. That joke would work better if it wasn't Bethesda, of course, because they released their stuff way too early already. It would work better if they'd somehow acquired Hideo Kojima's new company. Armor, huh? Both those, well, one chest had a chest in it, but both those chests ultimately had 1 penny in them. I don't know if it's just because we're getting into the colder weather, but man, my fingers have been feeling sore, and I think it's just arthritis made worse by the cold. I don't know if it's hereditary, but my mother has exceptionally bad arthritis in the hands. And I've been feeling it today. Well, I already have that with my hand. I don't need a buggered knee. Although I do have a buggered knee. The amount of armor is infuriating. We would easily have won that last run if this armor drop rate had existed on it. And there's no item that we've got that's done it. That's a new type of bear as well. I don't recognize it. So that one and the one that was flying. Oh look, it's this room again. You know what I was also doing on my day off? I was having the internal debate regarding getting the flu jab this year, which is the flu vaccination, which I've been getting for like 6 years, 7 years now. I usually get it around November, and just today I saw on the BBC there was a news report saying like you definitely should get the flu jab this year because if you get it and COVID, the chances of you dying are much higher. Which I don't disagree with, but the problem is nowhere local to me does the flu jab. I have to travel to go get it, which to me could potentially be more dangerous. Going to a busy town with a busy pharmacy to get the flu jab for a flu I might not catch if I'm living the hermit life anyway. Like the local medical centre, it does it every year for the over 50s and carers and people who care for like older or disabled relatives, etc. But they don't just let you go in and get it if you want it. You have to go to a pharmacy and pay for it. But the local pharmacy is tiny and does not offer the service because they don't have the facilities. So I have to travel to where there's a larger pharmacy, which would involve either getting a lift from my mother and then walking through a busy town into a busy pharmacy, or taking the bus, which is definitely not something I'd want to do. It'd make my anxiety go through the effing roof. Claim I take care of my elderly mother. I don't think she'd like you calling her elderly. You're lucky she doesn't really watch the streams anymore. She'd clap you around the head. Wait, there's a secret there? It's on the map? We don't have a bomb. Wait, this is a tiny floor. What the hell? That all sounds miserable. I know exactly, and that's the problem. I don't want to travel to a busy pharmacy. It's possible that maybe the local pharmacy will do something different and find somewhere, I don't know, like community hall or something. Which in itself is obviously not great, but it beats having to travel to another town. So I've been debating, do I go get it? Do I wait and see if they offer it somewhere local? Oh hey, we get to know what the Iron Mask does. Would it have helped in that last run? Yes, it would have helped greatly, as it happens. Oh well. Because right now I only have relatively close contact with outside world if the postman comes to my door once a week when I get my food delivery, which you have to handle yourself anyway. And I maybe go to the local shops once every 2 weeks. I wear a mask anytime I interact with outside world. I use the antibacterial washes. But I still want to keep the time out limited, because that second wave, whether people want to accept it or not, is inevitable / already happening. But by November, which is when I usually get it, I usually wait until roughly the tail end of November to get the flu jab. It could be even worse by then. It could be better. I don't think it will be. But it could be even worse. And then I might not even have the liberty of a choice. It might just be, well, just don't leave your house. So it's like one of those times where you'd love to know what the right choice is. Because, who knows? How long would you wait, though? Waiting is delaying making the decision. Although I don't think the flu jabs get offered until October at the earliest, I think. I'm not sure because, as I say, I just wait until the time of the year where I normally get it. And this time last year, though, there wasn't a global pandemic. If I remember rightly, that mask isn't good. We'll take the cat. Jimmy the cat. What's his passive again? Drop random coins. Oh, son of a bitch. I think this is better. And we get more damage if I use crystals in the current room, which I never remember to do, but... If you got a flu jab and it made you ill, that is... Well, that's not something you can base it on, because every year the flu jab is different. They have to... They like to give you what they think will help you fight off the current version of the flu, so it's not the same. What I can say for certain is I've had the flu jab for, as I said, 6 or 7 years in a row, and I don't remember the last time I had it. In fact, I do remember the last time I had... No, that was a bad cold when I had to miss those streams one Christmas. Maybe it was the flu and it knocked me out for 3 days. That's not that bad considering how long the flu can take you out for. If it was the flu, but other than that one Christmas, I don't remember the last time I was seriously ill. With a cold, flu, anything in between. Your 8-month-old has a reaction to peanut butter? Or peanuts, I guess. That's a really bad one to be allergic to because of how many people bung nuts and things and don't claim it on the labelling. Just hoping for a key. Still hoping for a key. I don't know how a flu vaccine would have eggs in it. Because it contains dead versions of the previous flu viruses, so you build up antibodies against it. At least that's the blurb I have to listen to the pharmacist say every year when I get it. And you have to read through a little thing they give you and then sign it. Let them know if you have any allergies, etc. Or if you're on medication. Oh, that's how they cultivate it. Ah, that makes sense. Look at Valinar knowing things about these things. And yet he's still largely unable to get past round 1 Fall Guys. How does that make any sense? Knew that jump was bad. High int, low dex. That's a good answer. Yeah, we don't listen to anyone on Facebook. Oh. This run made it further than I thought it would. Largely because of how many healths it keeps on giving me, more so than anything else. Is anyone looking forward to the finale of 2020 where Trump wins the election again? I feel like they may be going a bit too far with the nihilistic depressionism, but it's bold, I'll give them that. It will be a good chance to weed out some of my people following me on Twitter when I don't want them to be following me again once I do my 4 yearly tweet telling them not to vote for that orange cunt. Like I did back in the Overwatch days, and someone got very angry at me for saying that. And then when I blocked them, tried to start a hashtag against my channel for censoring them. Because they're a very intelligent and normal person. Because that's what you find with the people who support Trump. They're all very rational. It's amazing how rational they can be, and definitely not insane cunts. It's real weird. That was a good result. Oh, why did... I saw Cthulhu hidden in some... Wait. Oh, I remember now, I think. I think that this might be a spoiler if I'm right, but I don't know if I'm right, so take that with a grain of salt. I think Cthulhu might be hidden in Spelunky 2 because there's effigies of him in the game. And I saw that today and I was like, hang... Oh, speaking of which... I saw him today and I was like, that's Cthulhu in the background there. Yes, I'm sorry I had to put everybody off their cup of tea by even suggesting the possibility that that could be the end of year finale that 2020 will be going for. The truly dark timeline. But, you know, if you've been paying close enough attention to the story as the year's been going, you can pretty much see what's going to happen. Is that a Naruto headband? Give me the Naruto headband. Shit. Never mind. Top or bottom, chat, to talk about something less annoying. Also, I like swearing when I'm talking about Trump because it makes spotting people who secretly support him even easier to spot. Because it brings them out of the woodwork if you're really, really insulting about him. And I also know that Americans really don't like the C word. Bottom's winning today, okay. Never go to Australia, hear it every 5 seconds. You're wrong, chat, you're so wrong. You'll hear it every 5 seconds. Speaking of which, that's another reason I couldn't record. Because Scottish people love to swear every other sentence. And I could hear the people putting up the scaffolding talking very loudly outside my office window, and they were F-bombing every other word. Then that would have had no place on my Safe for All Ages YouTube channel. 45. I'll clear the rooms. No keys. No, I'm pretty sure Scottish people swear more than those combined, Yellow. Because with the Scottish accent, swearing flows so naturally. I don't mean my accent incidentally, I don't sound like normal Scottish people. Like, I'm sure there's hilarious Vermintide 2 outtakes where Carillion's voice actress just swears and swears. She could call them worse things than lumberfoots, let's put it that way. Have I met any Scottish soldiers? Which is also hard to say with this accent. Someone in the Navy? Not a soldier from my recollection, anyway. Are elves known for swearing? Only if they're Scottish. And fantasy can never decide if it wants the elves to be Scottish or the dwarves. There's always one of the two. Ooh. Why is it firing so few? Oh, there we go. A little slow on the uptake there. That was weird, that seemed easier than usual. I don't think it was our damage that was doing it. Hello, Rogue Elf. What did we pick up that's telling us where secret rooms are? Is that new bear again? And those enemies that do contact damage for no reason. What? Oh, I think that hit it. The treasure map. I was too busy talking when I picked it up, so I only vaguely remember that I did. Swearing is not fun. It's used to be impactful or very infrequently as a punchline. But it's too easy to do. Yes, I know I did it twice, but that's like my monthly quota. Especially when talking about such a hateful prick. Of low intelligence with low intelligence supporters. To insult them without using a swear word. He does also have a tiny penis, yes. That's why he has to grab them in the pussy. Also, that doesn't count as swearing. I was quoting the President of the United States. It's a matter of public record, as they like saying when anyone ever asks why he's not banned on Twitter despite breaking the rules constantly. Oh, that part I didn't need to know. I'll never look at Toad the same way again. Ugh. You only lose. Oh, hey, it's the wafer. That's good. Perfect floor to get on as well. That was in the news. Do you think he leaked it himself, thinking it was impressive? So that's the more magic. No, fewer. We need few. Okay, get one more crystal in, immediately waste them. Yeah, we should go to the shop. just... Oh, son of a bitch. Didn't think that through. What? Took 2 damage there because of getting locked in place. We've had item, let's just go to the boss. It's not good. Oh no, that is a good one. It's definitely strong enough. Oh, you actually paid out with a gun. It's the Metroid gun. I don't think this is very good though, is it? Absolutely. Oh, that's cool when it fires, but no. Wow, we got right to the boss. Is this the last floor or is there one more after this? Is this Sexy Zeus? No, this is God of Machines. Okay, never mind. I answered my own question. I did not want to fight God of Machines straight away because then we would have to leave. Also, he sucks. And is infinitely harder than Sexy Zeus. That's an accurate description, yes. And if anyone, I mean, it's absolutely fair to make comparisons. UK politics are also bad because it turns out a vast majority of English people are also racist. Which is unfortunate. Would have liked to have some hope for humanity, but no. The English are just as bad. Scottish aren't. Neither the Welsh or the Irish. Actually, I don't remember which way the Welsh voted. Scottish and the Irish are fine. No, how did they vote in the most recent election? Because everybody's allowed to make a mistake. As long as they correct it on the second goal. The most recent election, that is. You hear that, America? Everyone's allowed to make one mistake, even if the mistake lasts 4 years, as long as you make up for it. Then we're all good. Hey, he died. And dropped, is that like 100 gold? Unfortunately, the Queen has no power and is just a tourist attraction, so no. Even if she wanted to, she would not have the opportunity. Pumpkinhead, I don't remember what that does. When you get hurt, you might explode. Do I get hurt by my own explosion? Usually you do. We didn't get the item room yet, and it has to be this way. Oh yeah, we went in there. Clearly, it's obvious that I did bugger all on my day off if we ended up talking about politics and such. There's usually things we keep for playing Monster Hunter to talk about because then nobody hears it. I don't know why that reminded me, but if anyone did not catch Going Under on the stream, because I deleted the VOD, the video should be live now or when the stream ends. It's out in 2 days, I think, on Steam. Oh, it's live now. Okay. There might not be a second video scheduled today, I don't recall. No, I think there is. I think today's the last day of double videos for a little while. Until Spelunky's out, basically. Pulp soup. Yeah, that's what I said. Wait, that's Fanny Pack. We had that last run. Dimensional bags. Damn it. I don't think we can take advantage of that because I'm pretty sure we're trapped in here. Might want to throw out like a epilepsy warning for this. Okay, it's dead, you can look. Wait, sorry, I missed something. Were you accidentally still streaming, Alex, while you were eating? Can't take advantage of a devil deal on this floor. He raided me? There wasn't a pop-up again. It should be the corgi swimming in water. With the Arkham Asylum tannoy noise. Unless there was and I just didn't hear it in my brain, which does happen. Weird. Oh, why would I immediately shoot it though? There is ASMR streams on YouTube and Twitch as far as I'm aware. I don't see the appeal myself, but each their own. Party popper. Launch 10 bullets after the bomb explodes. So it's only when I use a bomb, that's fine. Although, well, maybe not. Hang on. Okay, they got stuck. That's fine. Okay. I'm not familiar with that bad word. But apparently Twitch was if it got caught in the filter. Ah, bugger. Well. There I go exploding again. 3 crystals! It's not 2, 2's chests. Yeah, I saw that it included the ogre part, which obviously I know is not part of it. This is sexy Zeus floor anyway, right? So we should probably just go for it. Our damage is probably high enough as long as we don't get hit too many more times. Which we're not going to do because this is a dead end. Ah, the old curses run deep. It's a weird looking thing there. Okay. Yeah, we need 3. And I still need to go up there anyway. Getting all the babies killed. What am I, trying to run for re-election? No, we're not taking that. We aren't bothering with the piano room or the DDR machine because it doesn't register jumps well. We would probably already be dead if it wasn't for having the wafer equivalent. Yoink. Sexy Zeus. Sexy Zeus. Well, he's not Sexy Zeus yet, but he's about to be. Goodbye, Sexy Zeus. Hello, my pay. You definitely didn't miss any politically charged discussions. Oh, I keep forgetting you can spend on that menu. I think. Let's go over this thing. And that's 10. The more pets you have, the more times you can jump. Every time you jump, you leave a mine behind. That sounds crazy or crazy awesome. That sounds absolutely terrible. Ooh, that's something we've got to look forward to next time. Get down with the funk.